Shalom, my friends, from here in the Holy Land, inside of my sukkah. Tonight begins the 7 days of the Feast of Booths, or the Feast of Tabernacles, or as we say in Hebrew, Sukkot, Chag Sukkot. This is all about recognizing, first of all, remembering when the Jews left Egypt and were wandering in the desert, but it's also for us today to remember that God is with us always, on top of us, under us, all around us. It's called the Sukkot Shalom, the Sukkah of Peace. And we have to remember that our house throughout the year is also a house of peace. And everywhere we go, we're surrounded by God's glory of peace. Now, why do we go outside specifically with, you see the palm branches on top of me and the temporary walls around me? Why do we go outside for 7 days? That we eat here, some people even sleep in their sukkah, but we do everything outside. And we sing and we rejoice and we study. Our whole life for 7 days is inside this sukkah, inside this booth, as you might call it. And the reason why is because we are remembering that everything is temporary. Just like this sukkah that we build is temporary, so is everything at the end of the day, except for one thing, our good deeds. When we give charity, that's eternal. When we pray, that's eternal. Everything we do inside the sukkah is eternal. That we take us even after 120 years, when we go up to heaven, all of those good deeds accompany us. But too often in this world, we think that what we have with us, the physical belongings, our house, our car, our clothing, all of our physical belongings, that's what's most important. And the holiday of Sukkot, the festival of booths, remind us, no, that's only temporary. But even in this temporary space, God is with us. We go out to our sukkah, which is our temporary space, and we see God is with us. And so on these 7 days, there's a big focus to invite in guests. We have lots of guests. And we even have spiritual guests. We say that each day a different one of our forefathers comes to visit our sukkah and to bless us and to remind us that everything is temporary and to give us spiritual blessings. And so you could see here, I'm going to show you my sukkah that's set up and ready. My father, Rabbi Eckstein, and my sister, and her 2 kids, and my kids. We'll have lots of people here in the sukkah, God willing, and my husband. And my husband built this. This is, you want to say hi?
Hi. Hi.
Whoa. don't make it to the bench. Sorry, babe. So here we are in the sukkah. You want to show us around?
Hi.
Hi, this is our sukkah. That's my son Liam, who's in our sukkah, who will be sleeping here. Want to say hi? Hi, this is Mayora. So we're ready, starting, get it ready. They made all of these decorations to make it beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you see up here the palm branches, just as we are commanded in the Bible. These are the walls. This is our table for when we eat the meal tonight. Everything is set up here. That will bring out our blankets and our pillows, and we'll sleep out there. You want to say hi? And say Chag Sameach?
Chag Sameach.
And so everything is. Now, one of the big things on the holiday of Sukkot is to have a lulav and an etrog, right? The citrus fruit that we put together with the 4 species. And what do the 4 species represent? The 4 species, the lulav, has to actually be tied together. I don't know if you know that. In order to shake it, which I'll take a video of us shaking it, it has to be tied together, and we put them all together. And what it represents is there are all different kinds of people. Something like the esrog, the citrus fruit, which smells good and it tastes good. That's the person who has good intentions, good deeds. There's one that smells good but it doesn't taste good. That's someone maybe who has good intentions but not good deeds. There's one that smells delicious but doesn't taste good. There's all different types that we have of these 4 different types of branches, with the willow branch that holds it together. We have to stand unified, tied together with the good, the bad, people with good intentions, bad intentions, and come into the sukkah, come into God's glory, just like his cloud of glory, into his dwelling unified. And when we're unified, the people that are good could bring up the people that are bad, and we could all sit together unified. What we remember on this holiday is that we have to be happy, we have to rejoice, we have to remember that everything is temporary, and the only thing that's permanent and forever are our good deeds, our biblical household deeds, our tzedakah, our charity, our mitzvot, our positive commandments that we do, and that we have to stand unified. That's what it's about, inviting in guests and enjoying being outdoors in the sukkah. So if you're really quiet, you could hear the birds even chirping, getting ready for the festival booth here. Do you hear the birds here? The birds are singing here in Israel, getting ready for Sukkot. Thank you for watching, Anton from Youngstown, Ohio. Chag Sameach to Simone, and thank you for joining this video. I hope you will have the intention for the next 7 days of getting together. It's also the festival of the first fruits, right? So you could see behind me, right over my head, is a rimon, a pomegranate that my daughter made to hang in the sukkah. All in the sukkah, we also have fruits. We have lots of fruits in the sukkah, and we have lots of decorations of fruits to remember that it's the first fruits that were brought today. So, welcome to my sukkah. I pray that it will be a sukkah of peace, a sukkah of brotherhood, that will have lots of guests, and for the next 7 days, just focus on rejoicing, focus on brotherhood, focus on the temporary nature of this world and the permanent nature of our positive commandments. And go out, enjoy nature, enjoy God, enjoy each other, and God bless you. I will see you soon on this Sukkot holiday. Chag Sukkot Sameach. Happy Sukkot.